This is the second time I'm recording this video because I was so that I forgot to check the mic and the mic was off. But here we are. Hey guys, it's Jovi. Welcome back to the channel. But let's get to business because we're here for a reason. All right. Chicago. Okay. Chicago. They raided an apartment building in Chicago. They is in the Gestapo. Raided a whole apartment building. It looks like in a black neighborhood in Chicago. It's all over the news, okay? I'm reading an article from Chicago Sun-Times. It says massive immigration raid on Chicago apartment building leave residents reeling. I feel defeated. First of all, that 37 people were arrested, yada, yada, yada. Most of them were not immigrants. This was a black apartment building. Let's start. First of all, we not reeling. Let me get comfortable. We're not reeling. First of all, everything, let me say second of all, everything that has been happening in this country for the last couple of months have always been happening to us. Be very clear. This is not the first time we have seen apartment buildings raided. Breonna Taylor? She had her door knocked down. It wasn't that Chicago or Detroit, one of them. They kicked in her door and took her out of here, right? With a whole bad warrant and all of that, took her out of here. This happens I'm from New York. At least once every couple of months, the peoples in them is raiding projects, is arresting everybody, even down to grandma. Okay, we have been living through the siege of the slave catchers since they were called slave catchers. Okay, we have been going through this for hundreds of years. We ain't new to this. We true to this. You know who's reeling? I'm hoping the fucking the gentrifiers who moved into the hood. I told y'all the other day, get y'all kids out the hood. I told black people, y'all need to get back in the hood. Okay, I don't care. I hope your kids were reeling, falling apart. This man said they were knocking down doors. Now they may not know, but we all know that the police don't fix what they break. Fix what they break. You crazy? You see them things in the movies where the police, let me get your car. Bruh, they will total your car. You won't get your car replaced or fixed or nothing, okay? They come and break down your house, take you out of here. They won't pay to repair your door, let alone bury a body that they accidentally. Okay, let's keep it about. Who you think gonna pay for all of those apartment doors that were kicked down? The white owner. That's the most amount of sauce they're gonna receive. These other people need to understand what it is to be. They are not, listen, everything they talking about, everything that's happening, we live through on a fucking daily. There's no jobs, bitch. There ain't never been no jobs for people who look like us. Not really. We have to scrape and even for when we are overqualified and utmost deserving, we still don't get it. The 300,000 black women who are unemployed, have you heard them really crack-a-lacking? If it was 300,000 other women or somebody or white men, they would be out here fucking. They already out here, we make things work because we always know what's up. We know what's up with this place, with the slave catchers. We know what's up. Even if you wasn't born here, your spirit know what's up if you look like me. Because yo, DM, whether you from, if you, especially if you from the Caribbean, you still got that fucking slavery trauma on your ass. We know what's up all the time. And for these other people to be experiencing it now, I'm just like, oh, okay. Why they have the article talking about we're reeling? We're not reeling, buddy. It's another day in the hood, a police state. Hello? All we doing, and we ain't even back in the 50s and 60s yet, baby. We back in the 90s. I know how much people I know done got ran down and arrested for trespassing in their own building back in the day, 90s, early, before they got away, before they stop and frisk, they made it illegal and all that shit. I know tons of people who first charge ever was trespassing in their own fucking building because they're sitting outside or they're in a hallway or whatever the fucking case is. Miss us with that. Miss me. So they raided a Chicago apartment building. Okay. We're not reeling. We see you. They arrested 37 people. Okay. Okay. We see you. We know how y'all is. Hello. When it's up, it'll be up. And you won't have a fucking to have to post in your newspapers to try to trigger us talking about we're reeling. So what? All the blacks around the world will be like, oh, we're reeling too. No, we're not. We're here. And we know what's up. We're here. And we know what's up. We've all been through this. We've all been through this. I don't care if you grew up, if if you're black and you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. We've all been through this. Shocked and dismayed for what? We know y'all see us as 3/5 of a human. That shit ain't change. Expect what from a hoe? Please. When people show you who they are, believe them. And we have watched for hundreds of years. And we finally fucking got it. We believe you, ho. Hopefully one day the rest of y'all will believe us before it's too late for y'all, because it ain't never gonna be too late for us. Hear what I'm saying? If you don't, not my problem. We grandma'd up over here.